start the presentation. So,
it's more
in
of
character,
more of like
yes.
a skit, so we'll have a lot of fights.
You want this to be made a skit?
Yes, sir. Like from the scene where we enter the hall.
Yeah. Okay. One second. Here's the headphone. One second.
Yes.
Is this sounding okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You can start this. You can start the skit. 3, 2, 1, go.
So in the first scene, myself and you, we are in a cab, sir. We're on our way to the mall, along with coming. 3, 2, 1, go.
Atreya,
Ah,
we have made a rope,
yes, Malhotra.
but my contribution is more than your contribution. Do you think?
Contribution in what? Yeah, you ate more chapatis today, morning. Yeah.
Hey, are you kidding me? I was saying it as a serious thing. You're kidding me. The
Yeah,
con
you contributed more in the breakfast bill at the hotel. Correct.
I said about the contribution towards Sibi Chakravarti that I had done.
You have done. What did you do?
I had been doing the main things
No,
and
no, no. You did
had
nothing.
only my helper.
You were eating You're eating only food. You did nothing actually.
Okay, stop fighting.
No, no, Sandron. You don't know about him. What did he do? What did he contribute towards the robot? He was only contributing towards our hotel bills. That's what he did.
Hello. I would have ate more food, but my
Good morning,
contribution is
gentlemen.
more than. Yes, sir.
My name is Peter Robinson, and I'm the ex officio of Mr. Dharmender Panikar.
Oh, Peter,
who is the-
Peter. I've heard a lot about you. How are you, Peter?
I'm doing good, sir. I'm really doing good. I'm so happy to see all you people in this IIT office. And I am very glad to inform that in another 5 minutes, anytime soon, Mr. Dharmender Panikar, the chairman of AIRT, and the person who is going to inspect your humanoid robot will be here. So if this kind of a bully and gully talks between you can be settled down, I think it will be very
Peter,
great.
Peter. You're the same Peter who caught some terrorists 4 years back, right?
Absolutely, I was hired for the Indian Army about 3 years back. You got it right. I mean, you've been in a very good touch of the news, Mr.
Wow.
Archer. Atreya.
And you were in the forest as well, right? You
I
did a lot of
was.
jobs, right? From a boatman to catching terrorists.
You know quite a lot about me. How is that possible?
I've heard a lot about you. I stay in touch with all the news outlets and all.
Atreya, these were the news I said to you, and you're just doing
You
some.
didn't say anything to me. I read them in like all
You had
the
never
news.
followed these kinds of news, and you are saying that you were the person to know this news.
Don't wait,
Uh,
Malhotra, you come to my home.
Atreya, is that your younger
Stop
brother?
fighting.
So, Atreya, would you care to introduce your younger brother and your chief assistant here? I need your names because I'll have to report to Mr. Dharmendra.
Yeah, my name is Atriya Rao, and this is my brother, Malhotra Rao. Good for nothing brother, Malhotra Rao, and this is my assistant, Mr. Kevin Sandro.
Kevin Sandron. Okay, right. Hello, Mr. Malhotra. Hello, Mr. Kevin Sandron. Very nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too, Peter.
Nice to meet you two people.
Okay, so help yourselves, settle down, and get yourself comfortable. And Mr. Dharmendra will meet you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Thank
Peter.
you.
So
So,
freeze.
Malhotra. Yeah, go ahead. Bro.
Yes, ma'am. So freeze. Now we have settled down in the conference hall. We are preparing for our presentation. So at the time we have a conversation with the fight. So let's go.
So, Malhotra, you're starting, right?
Yeah, I'll only start because you haven't done anything.
Speak more than if you exceed your quota of time by even more than 1 second. I'll quickly interrupt you. Okay, don't exceed your timing.
Yeah, I know that you don't want to talk about that because many features have been produced by me.
You did nothing. What did you do?
I
Okay,
have
genetic
I
engineering.
have an advantage to take
No,
my own time.
look, I was the one who fitted all the weapons. You just did the genetics part. That's
Okay,
my
Good morning.
okay,
mistake.
stop the fight. Stop the fight.
Yeah,
Peter
we're good.
Robinson reporting, and Mr. Dharmender Panikar is entering the room, so huge decorum is expected, gentlemen.
Malhotra, don't fight, okay? Now we have an important.
Yeah, yeah.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you so much for being in this conference. I'm very happy to invite all you three, Mr. Atreya Rao, Mr. Malhotra Rao, and Mr. Kevin Sandra. Am I right with your names?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. My name is Dharmender Panikar, properly belonging to Trivandrum, Kerala, and I work for AIT for the past 15 years. And Mr. Herald Justin, one of our agency supervisors, had been very assertive about you brothers, and he had been sent on a commission of checking almost about, say, 185 people in his ledger, and he zeroed in on YouTube, and he was quite a lot mouthful about you. So I'm very excited to visit you. The Senate meeting starts now, and as you could see, the video conference has so many faces in the plasma TV. All those are my juniors, and they're also assessing your global presentation. And because of this COVID-19 pandemic time, I have asked them to settle in their own places. And the people from Russia, people from Europe, people from Japan, people from China are watching. So you need not be nervous, because this is your penultimate time of showing what kind of achievement you can come across. Shall we begin, gentlemen?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sure.
All right. Thank you so much. All right, everybody, stay sharp. Have a close look on the scientist's presentation. I was given to understand that the humanoid robot is going to be introduced to all of us. Mute your mics and listen to them. That's what I'm going to do as well. Start, gentlemen.
So, greetings everyone. So today, as an robotic engineer, I'm going to show Sibi Chakravarti to you all. So let's move. So in this robot, as all the robots, this robot has all the features that a robot needed, but we have attached a lot more features than a robot have normally. So if we look a robot, we a robot have a robot could give us safety. It could have speed, consistency, perfection. It could have everything that a robot needed, that a human life also would be needed, because consistency, perfection, those things would never be good for the humans. So I have heard some of the perfect facts on robots that I wanted to tell you to you all. So like facts. If you hear me, if you ask me what how I go into facts, like I love searching facts, because the facts are the most important, like plays an integral part in my own life, because I would be searching at least minimum 10 facts per day, so that I would take up my general knowledge as good as I could. So today I would be letting you know some of the new and some of the good facts about robots. The first fact is that, like people in 19th century, we would have known that, but people in 19th century thought that the robots could be produced within the 20th century, but it has not happened. But I hope this robot will give the beginning of the robotics of the robotics of producing robotics. So this was something I felt that I felt ashamed after being an genetics genius. I had made an robot, so I felt ashamed that
Wait, don't call yourself a genius, okay? You're just a genetic scientist. That's enough. What will
okay,
they think of us? Genetic genius, huh?
okay, Atreya, don't confuse me while I'm doing a presentation. Okay,
You already
why
look
do you interrupt
confused.
me?
Look, they're not asking us for
Okay,
facts.
don't
They're
find
asking
this
us
is
for.
a important presentation.
Yeah, Kevin, he should mention the features of the robot. He's telling about facts that are not required. Can
Hello,
you do something?
I
I
know
don't.
to mention that.
Okay,
Okay,
okay, leave it.
so this robot has lots of features in it, but as we are giving it to the military officers, we have entered a key feature in it, and that feature is about handling all the mechanical organisms like revolver, pistols, and everything. It could handle each and every equipment that a military man should handle. We have designed in a way that it could even handle tiny.
Mr. Malhotra,
Yes, sir.
what kind of assurance you have that your humanoid robot, which is standing over here, is only about 4.5 feet tall, and how can it carry a heavy weapon like an AK-47 rifle? And how are you so sure that it will aim properly? What's the mechanics behind it?
Sir, for that, we have decided to do a live demo, sir. Shall we go ahead, sir, with the live demo?
Well, we have set the targets over here, but this is a closed conference room. But we cannot be taking up the risk of having the live demonstration. But you or your elder brother would like to care at least to explain how this robot is going to put itself into the dust of the battlefield and how is it going to kill our enemies. I am seriously having a very big doubt on the technicality possibility of the robot on that standpoint of handling the rifles. And you're sounding very confident, Mr. Malhotra. So live demonstration could be risky. So could you explain? Or what kind of modeling you did? How are you so sure that it will carry the weapon? A machine carrying another machine? How? What kind of mechanics you are having behind that?
Sir, we have did some. We have inserted a chip, and it's like a human chip. It could
Mhm.
help the robot to take the. Sir, we have in the chip, sir. We have the chip is the main thing for this robot, sir. We have
Oh,
involved all our creativity and all
for
the
its,
things the robot need
yeah,
in that chip, sir, and we have inserted in that chip, sir.
right. For a change, can we listen to your elder brother, Mr. Atreya Rao?
Yes, sir. The
Thank
next
you, sir.
part will
Thank you,
be
sir.
explained by
Honestly,
my elder brother only.
finish your entire quota. Wait, look, I'm speaking. Why are you interrupting me, huh?
All right, settle down,
I
settle
was
down,
saying
settle down.
you will be going next. Okay, don't
Three
again
minutes.
do a
3 minutes
confuse.
was your time. You took 5 minutes.
Gentlemen, one thing I have not done in my career is babysitting. So your executive proficient assistant, Mr. Kevin Sandron, is much, much sensible and mature than both of you. So we've got people watching all over the world. So you have your tug of war and wrestling fights back in your brother's bedroom, not here. Mr. Rathre, you're on.
Thank you, sir. I'll answer your question to begin with. Sir, actually, in a research long back, a 1 gram robot, it carried a 1 kg load while moving upwards a glass. It's like a man carrying an elephant while moving up a skyscraper. So we have actually modeled our robot on that principle, and
Huh.
we have
Right.
certain things called robotic manipulators with joint elasticity.
But was Herald given with such amount of money to make this high propensity project possible? What model you are speaking about will cost you lakhs and lakhs of money. Herald was given only a couple of lakhs for this entire project. How did he manage to pull that technology out, Mr.
Sir,
Athra?
actually, we compressed our project within the budget. Although we did not add a lot of fancy stuff, but still we made sure that somehow it made the cut and we were able to fit in certain things.
And would Kevin Sandron care to explain, does he have any answer about this particular question as to how Sibi Chakravarti robot is going to carry the weapon? Is he having anything to add, or shall we proceed with Malhotra's presentation?
I think he might. Kevin, do you have something to say?
Mr. Kevin, do you have anything to say other than calm down, settle down?
No, sir.
Okay, right. Uh, yes, so how is the scope of presentation designed, Mr. Atreya and Malhotra? Malhotra, are you going to speak the whole uh, plot of the project report, or Mr. Atreya is also
Not yet,
speaking?
no, sir, if he has completed or not. You have to ask him.
Gentlemen, this is highly, highly condemnable. Both of you are really, really confused as far as the presentation content is concerned, and I pity you. I'll have to talk about this to Harold Justin. If you're not able to have a good proposition and proper apportion of your presentation content, then how is your robo going to help us in the Indian military service?
Sir, sorry, sir, we were not able to control our fighting emotions, sir. We'll try to cope up with our own processes.
Well, Mr. Malhotra, that is actually making us a little bit worried. Because if you both are having this kind of conflict of interest in each and every tiny little affairs, then the robot that you both designed, well, that will be a joke. Do you have any contented justification against what I'm saying, Mr. Malhotra?
Sir, I'm really sorry for that, sir. We'll try to cope up with. We'll try to be friendly with each other and cope up, sir.
Right, right. I love your pronunciation, Mr. Malhotra. It's very nice.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, go ahead. What else do you have about Sibi Chakravarti?
So, as I said, Sibi Chakravarti can be able to handle all the weapons that human should be handling. So the next feature is the main thing that the robot has. So it's about positive and negative emotions. So as I'm a robotic engineer, you may all think, why am I going to psychology? But I had studied psychology in my school days. So I'm going to apply. I had applied that psychology in this robot also. So like in emotions we have positive and negative emotions. Negative emotions part will be explained by my elder brother Atreya. So I'll be explaining about the positive emotions.
Wait, I'm not doing emotions. I'm doing the features. You're doing emotions.
Okay, no problem. So I'll be
Finish
explaining.
quickly. I also have to speak, right?
Okay, within 2 minutes I'll finish.
Come on. Okay. Take the
Yeah,
entire time. Go.
not like that. So we'll be talking about I'll be talking about both the positive and negative emotions. So if we look at the positive emotions, like happiness, like determination, curiosity, joyfulness, confidence, encouragement. So these are some of the positive emotions, and it could this robot could cultivate all the positive emotions through the whole army, and it could help the army people to get the enthusiasticness to work on their process, because positive like emotions are the key for our success and our failures. So if we gain a if we gain a positive energy or a positive vibe, it could help us. The robot will surely give that. I'm just definitely saying that the robot would give this. So, and if I talk about the negative emotions like anger, fear, jealousiness, sadness, and many things, there are lots of positive and negative emotions. We have inserted each and everything that it could have been as a, we have inserted that it could it should work as a human, and it could help all the human beings to live a happy life. For that only robots are being created, and we hope that it will be this CB a robot will be an introduction for the other robotic engineers to create more and more robots. So and it solves all the negative emotions from each and every one. It takes all
Okay,
the
Mr.
negative
Malhotra,
yes, sir.
so far I'm really very much interested with the kind of content you have delivered. Time for seeing some demonstration of your prototype robot. So if you're saying so much about the emotional infringement that you have done to Sibi Chakravarti robot, can you make him speak or something so that
Yes, sir,
myself
he'll
and my
answer your
colleagues can...
questions. You
Yes,
know,
sir,
Oh,
I
okay.
will be
related
able
to
to
our
speak
system.
with my
Hey, Malhotra, let
with
me speak.
help.
Uh,
Okay, you
Yeah,
shall
okay.
speak.
yeah,
Yeah, Atreya,
yes,
what's
so
it?
you can ask questions to him based on emotional controlling.
Okay. Sibi Chakravarti, activate mode.
He responds to a very special type of signal, sir. Please, Sibi,
Sibi,
Sibi.
Yeah. So if I have to kill,
Ah,
if
yes,
I
sir,
have
yes.
to kill a couple of enemies on the battlefield, I go and pamper him like this, and I'll have to keep on pronouncing CP. That's what you're expecting me to do, Mr. Rathore.
You know, so it's a special signal which can be only decoded by Sibi. Definitely. Sibi, best the
Okay,
mic.
Mr. CC, come on. Mr. CC, Sibi Chakravarti, the robot.
I can do that. Take the gun. Many things inside me. I can put charge on me. I have emotion. Oh,
Okay.
I have more of the experience on handling thieves that like. Thank you.
Mr. Sibi Adityan, I am convinced with your answer, but who will you handle first? An enemy that is coming with a knife, or an enemy that is coming with a revolver or a pistol? Both of them are coming towards you. Who will you handle first, and why?
I take my guns and I jump up and I shoot them.
Okay. Thank you, Sibi Adityan. Go to sleep mode. Sibi Chakravarti. Mr. Atreya.
Thank you.
Ah, yes, sir.
So, Mr. Atreya, with the kind of demonstration that you have made, uh, my fellow juniors who are learners, they would also like to know how your assistant has been putting himself into health. Mr. Malhotra is full of substance. He has been explaining a lot of things. You have also got a lot of substance, and we're yet to hear that. But I'm curious to know what was the contribution of Mr. Kevin Sandron in this CC project. So, Mr. Kevin Sandron has to speak.
Yes, sir. Kevin, yes, sir. Okay, come on.
sir, he worked as a good performer and he was assisting us, sir. If you ask any questions about the robot, he may be able to answer, sir.
Okay. So, Mr. Kevin, Mr. Malhotra, and Mr. Atreya are very assertive and confident that the robot Sibi Chakravarti will have emotions handling. So, how did you make it possible? How did you make a machine become an emotionally controlling machine? Tell us the secret. How was it possible?
So it is the creative of brothers, sir.
Okay. When they have
They used
created,
more effort for this.
very good. Okay. What kind of books have you been reading to match your mind with these two efficient technical experts? Or how did you prepare yourself to come matching with these brothers?
Sir, about robots only.
I see. Okay. So let's talk about your future, Mr. Kevin Sandron. Are you going to be sticking along with these two brothers for a long time? Or would you like to start something of your own? What's your goal in the future?
Yes, sir. After some years, I'm going to create my own robot, sir.
Okay,
So,
that's
sir,
very
you're making
impressive.
him leave our union. He never told us that he wants to do something on his own.
Well, Mr. Atreya, don't be very impetuous. You have to be understanding the value of ARDA. You don't speak as though you are looking forward to our help and our patronage for sanctioning your robot. You don't order things here and you don't argue things here. And argument may lead to some other jeopardized circumstances. So would you like to see that, Mr. Atreya?
No, sir, I was just asking.
Sir, but we are
Asking.
shocked. After I wasn't expecting Kevin to say this, that he was having this
That's
as.
what I also wanted to convey.
Mr. Malhotra, that's the whole point here. You are you people are living dangerously, having got the possible threat of your robot being non-sanctioned, because first of all, there is no unity between the brothers. Second, there is no transparency between the boss and the subordinate. Mr. Kevin Sandron has got this kind of an idea, and you both don't even know that, and you yourself say that you are shocked. There is no channel hierarchy and spontaneous unity amongst you three. And if you three have made a robot, imagine the condition of it. And how can we put a toss and toll of Indian Army into such a confused robot? You answer.
No, sir, I assure you the robot has passed various levels of tests before coming here. So obviously it must have some substance in it, right, sir?
Okay, Mr. Atreya, I have got a very logical question to you. If your robot is put into a substance, let's say, for example, if AIRTA decides to put your robot Sibi Chakravarti in the top line position of Indian Army, let's say a kind of an office work, right? So, and it should deal with Mac laptop and a Windows desktop. What kind of designing you have done into the robot's mind for handling both the machines with two different operating systems?
Sir, I'm really sorry, can you repeat it, sir?
Let's hypothetically think that the robot Sibi Chakravarti is getting sanctioned and he is given the office work in the Indian military office in the Mumbai base, training base, where it is remotely operating itself. And the robot is supposed to be working with Mac laptop and Windows operating system desktop. How is it going to be possible for your robot to operate with two operating systems?
Sir, so first and foremost, I think it's technically speaking, its brain is its neural network. So obviously, the artificial intelligence which controls the robot is basically designed by us humans. So we have made sure that it is able to control multiple devices at once, because this robot is not only used to fight enemies in the battlefield, it's used to, go. It undertakes surveillance of military lands. It disarms bombs. It carries wounded soldiers. So its impact, I think, it's far more than just going on the battlefield and shooting the enemies. So it does a lot of things behind the scenes too. So to
Right.
balance all that, we made a secure neural network so that it
Okay.
functions properly.
Right. Yes, Mr. Malhotra. You can add along with the Atreya's point.
Yes, sir. Sir, as my brother said, uh, sir, you have checked that it could handle all the emotions in a certain time, sir. As as you could see that it could handle all the emotions. We have insisted the robot to handle all the features that the military officers gave, sir. It may be office role or it may be a military role, sir. He would like the robot Sibi Chakravarti would be able to adjust to each and every situation, sir.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So my next question is to Mr. Atreya. What's the future development? I mean, let's say tomorrow morning, if I come up with a kind of a shocking announcement that Project CC is a failure, and I fire Harold Justin, and I truncate both of your application forms, what will be your response, and how is going to be CB Chakravarti's future?
Sir, actually, if you look at our professions from a broader perspective, we are actually no way, we were not actually related to artificial intelligence. We did not have that
Yeah.
as a primary thing in our, we were not too much obsessed with it. But
Then
then,
why did you accept this project, Mr. Atreya?
yes, sir, that I was coming to say that we just wanted to use our expertise to serve our country, and this was a perfect opportunity to do so. So if this is not sanctioned, then we'll continue serving the country in any way that we can, and maybe sell it to another government agency.
So you have got so many challenges lined up. Yes, Mr. Malhotra.
Yes, sir. Sir, to add up to that question, sir, I would say that I don't think so. It may be going into failure, sir. Sir, you may say it as a failure, sir. But in my opinion, if you reject it, also I won't be so worried about that, sir. Because as my brother said, we were not into artificial intelligence or robotic engineering, sir. But we tried a lot to uh, like we tried a lot to cope up with Sibi Chakravarti, and we have like it was a good opportunity for us, sir. As my brother told, if suppose the project has been rejected, surely we'll be trying a lot more to help our country, sir.
Okay. Mr. Atreya mentioned that artificial intelligence is not a real cup of tea for both of you. But my question is, let's rewind 7 months of your life, and if Harold Justin has not met you, how would you have progressed in life? Or what would you have done? We are just curious.
Yes, sir. Sir, if at all herons would have not come in our life, sir, both would be in some other job, sir. I would have surely said it could have been like we would be missing ourselves, and we would not be able to see ourselves daily, and we would. I don't think so. It would be possible to see daily, sir.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
as I had
That is
studied
not been able
genetics,
to make.
I would go. I had in
That's the
11th. I
problem.
had chosen biology group, sir, and I have studied genetics, sir. So I would have gone to a different job, and my brother would have gone to a different job, sir. I don't think so.
Okay.
This
Atreya,
will practice.
Atreya, you were speaking something. No.
Yeah, Malhotra, thank you. I never knew you were this good. I mean, I knew it, but come on. Okay. So yeah, as you said, though we fight a lot, but we really can't manage without each other. So I think we had a lot of fights, we had a lot of calls, and we also had a good time together. That's what makes it special. So I don't think we would have been this close if not for this assignment.
Mhm. Yeah, speaking about closeness, your brother Malhotra sounds pretty much like an Anglo-Indian Guru Daddy Prasanna who is living in the Western California region. This is known for his accent. You know. We fondly call him as GDP, not gross domestic product. We fondly call him as GDP. What a strange coincidence in the world. we really love your accent, Mr. Malhotra. You have to
Yes, sir. He doesn't
really
want
thank you.
to sound completely American, so he mixes Indian and American so that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm equally
Thank you
proud
so
that
much
you.
for the
Yeah,
compliments.
you both are. Yeah, you both are such good. If you come to Chennai, and although you both are North Indians, Mr. Malhotra is a typical North Indian name. If you come to Chennai, people are really going to love you because Mr. Malhotra has got this huge wave of mixing even Tamil's most unique substance called as Sirapuragaram in the pronunciation of sir. No, for several years, for the past 45 years in my service in the Indian military service, I had always saying sir. The salutation is sir. But Mr. Malhotra says sir, sir. So it's something that we need to learn. Irrespective of the point whether your CC is going to be sanctioned or not, we have got plenty of takeaways from Mr. Malhotra now. Mr. Atre, you need to learn a lot from your younger brother.
Sir, not like
Yes,
that,
sir.
sir. I only want to learn from my elder brother, sir.
No, sir. I must learn from my younger brother.
Okay, right. So you have to give this entire weekend to us. Today is Friday evening, and we will have to sit and discuss along with all these people. And Monday morning by 10 o'clock, we will announce to you if your robot is sanctioned or not.
Yes, sir. And I've submitted all the
What is
test
it?
reports to you. Hope you received it.
Please,
I mailed it to you.
please. Okay. And Mr. Atreya, I need to reveal one thing to you. We got a Russian robot which is 3 times better than Sibi Chakravarti's proposition. Maybe after you submit your project report, if I go through, I might be changing my mind. So, Monday morning by 10 o'clock, if ACE Next Gen, the robot's name is ACE Next Gen, ACE-Next Gen. Monday morning by 10 o'clock, if you see in the electronic notice board that ACE Gen has been sanctioned for Indian military service, and it has got an additional advantage that the Russians are really having the generosity to provide their robot to India. So it's going to be a wonderful harmony of 2 different countries. Russia and India had never been very good harmonial relationship. What would be your brother's response and your response if you see such a notice board display on Monday morning 10 o'clock?
Sir, actually, in the tests that were conducted before this, I think in a lot of areas our robot was better too. So I would not be disappointed. Actually, in one of the hacking tests which they did, they wanted to check if an opposition could, our opponents could hack the neural systems of a robot, and ours was secure with proper cybersecurity, but theirs wasn't. Their robot can carry more weapons, but I think if you want to take a safer side, I think our robot is the best. But anyway, it depends on the choice of you and your committee members. But even if our robot is not selected, we'll be proud of the way our robot performed in all the tests. Yes.
Okay. 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 Yes, Mr. Malhotra.
Yes, sir. Sir, I had never feel like a sadness in my whole life, sir. This was the first opportunity for us to have to do a robot and to study about robotic engineering, sir, and about artificial intelligence, sir. So we take this as an opportunity and we'll go forward. So that's I think so that would be good.
Okay. All right, Sibi Chakravarti, activate mode. What if we reject you? How would you handle? Instead of you, if we sanction the Russian robot, how will be your response and what will be your emotion, Sibi Chakravarti?
I will be I will be very sad and I'm very angered to fight with him. You have to make that fight with me and that Russian robot. Then we find who is best and you take.
So, by the anger, you will load a weapon and you will put a bullet on the head of Dharmendra Panikkar, right, Sibi
Yes.
Chakravarti?
Sir, he is telling see, reverse to our presentation, sir.
டேய் உனக்கு கோவம் வந்தா ஏடிஏ சீஃப் போட்டு தள்ளுவீடா எஸ்ங்கற
ரஷ்யன் ரோபோட் நினைக்கிறேன் சார் ரஷ்யன் ரோபோட் போட்டு தள்ளுறேன்.
Sir, some other robot came in for Sibi Chakravarti, I think, sir. Robot has been exchanged.
Okay. Right. Well done. I really appreciate. We will start with Kevin Syndrome. Yeah. Okay, Kevin Syndrome. What did you learn from this drama activity today?
Sir, about we should combine and do, sir, with friends.
Good. Team work. Okay. Guru Prasanna, what's your learning today?
Sir, first of all, it was an activity mixed with lots of fun, sir. Sir, while you were saying the story itself, I wasn't able to control my laugh, sir. Because if you, sir, Sibi's name, sir, for example, Sibi's name, sir. If I tell that name itself, automatically laugh comes out of my heart, sir. Unknowingly or knowingly, it comes out of my heart, sir. Sir, learnings means, as I said, sir, we learned how all about robots, sir. I fully searched about robots and I learned some new things about robots, sir. As I told some facts also, I learned some new things, sir. Sir, according to the team, sir, I think so. It's as I said, one is group management, sir, and the other one is the learnings which everyone had, sir. Because Dakshana had said some points, myself had said some points, and we had lots of learnings from the robots. And if there is an opportunity to if they make a robot, sir, it would be useful for ourselves.
Right. I totally agree with you. Good job. Very nice. I'm happy that you have learned. Dakshin, what's your share?
Sir, I think it was more of a fun-based activity which was needed over the weekend. I think we enjoyed preparing for the presentation and we enjoyed while presenting, while the performance was good. Guru was, it was really good to listen to Guru, Kavin, Sibi, and all the skit sequences that we did was really funny, and I just had a lot of enjoyment today, sir.
Right. Good. That's good. Enjoyment is a part. And you four are making a wonderful combination, actually. So, Guru Prasanna, Dakshin Siddharth, Kavin Sandro, and Sibi. That's really nice. So, Sibi Adityan, did you learn anything? Dakshin said he learned something. Guru said he learned something. Kavin said he learned something. What did you learn?
I learned do anything funny. Do your words funny and don't take it very hard. Take it easy and do it. It will come very smooth and perfect. That's all.
Example அப்படி பண்ணலாம்ல? Okay. Right. So this was to see how far you are really working as a team when something that is not too much approachable, like robotics, artificial intelligence, it is not something that everybody can speak unless and until you have some expertise or some passionate interest towards it. So I wanted to test that. But இருந்தால் அதை எடுத்து பண்ணீங்க. ஒரு ப்ரீஆக்குபைடு நேச்சராக இருக்கட்டும் அப்படின்ட்டு தான் நான் இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு சேலஞ்சு கொடுத்தேன். ஸோ பட் யூ ஹேண்டில் இட் ரியலி வெல். ஸோ skit, short-based skit, and I also decided that not to be too stringent because first, Kavin Sandron is new, so he should not be seeing my tough face. Because in the Mari skit when I'm coming as a sanctioning authority or something, I will be more strenuous and stern. Today I was a little down on that standpoint. So just to test your emotional fitness. And as Sibi mentioned, you got to be a little bit fuzzled and a little bit flexible when life tightens you, and the things will automatically happen. Yeah, that's a very good learning that he has to. Okay, so now Last year, in the month of November, I lost my paternal uncle as a victim of COVID-19, and we were not supposed to visit for the funeral as per the protocol. I think I've already told you this. So today is October 23rd and tomorrow is October 24th. His first year prayer is coming. So I don't want to miss this. Although they did not invite us properly, I wanted to do justice. So I am leaving to Ooty because my mom is basically from Kunnur. So now they are living in Ooty. So I will have to travel down to the hill station for the prayer, and I'm starting at 4:30 in the morning tomorrow, and I'll be back by evening tomorrow. So Monday, from next week onwards, and incidentally, Siddharth Saranakumar and Taneshwar Edilan are in their club activities, so they will not be participating in Sunday class. So we don't have session on Sundays when the US batch people are not going to be there. So they are not going to be there tomorrow, so therefore we don't have a session tomorrow. So Monday, Dakshin Siddharth goes on a different work model. He is present on, if I'm right, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, right, Dakshin?
Right, sir.
Right, so the coming week, if Dakshin is going to be absent, we will be having Guru Prasanna, Kavin Sandron, Sibi Adityan, Ritan Nitish, I don't know, Sanjit J, I don't know. So we will be having only 3 participants, confirmed participants. So we will see about Tuesday on Monday evening, but we will not be having the session on Monday evening. MS evening session is scrapped on 25th of October. And Tuesday we will see, but Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we are certainly having our classes. And then come November, Aswathaman and Mitra's RLS are lifted. They need to make a presentation, they come back. From then onwards, things will be as usual, it will be smooth. I'll be asking people like Sanjit, Dakshin, Mitra, Aswathaman, and Ritan to come in the direct form. And because if Kavin is also coming in the direct form, I need to put him there on the podium and he needs to speak. While Guru Prasanna and Sibi Adityan will stay online. Dakshin Siddharth will be on direct fashion whenever he is going to come. So until the last day of October, it is going to be hanging in bands like this. I think from the month of November, everything will be fine, sure. Do you have any questions on this?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, so take rest tomorrow. Monday morning, within 4:30 or within 5 o'clock, Dakshin and Guru Prasanna, after you come back from school, you can send the bylaw entities. Time for the CRS 3.0 update number 3.
On Monday,
so I need, yeah, you can do it on Monday, because anyhow, tomorrow if you are doing it, I'm not going to see any of your messages because I'll be traveling down and I will be driving all day. So you can send it on Monday by leisure. Yeah, Guru Prasanna.
Sir, shall we send it on Monday morning, sir? No, sir. I'll send it Monday evening itself, sir. Because morning my mom will not leave me to touch my phone, sir. Sir, for sir, like for adding good morning, sir, and friends, sir. Sir, it would take only 2 minutes. Not under 2 minutes, sir. But my mother will say at morning you are seeing tap for 10 minutes. It will not take 2 minutes, sir, but my mother will say it does 10 minutes, sir.
Tell your mother that I have always instructed the boys and girls of MSES sessions to have the good culture of wishing everybody in the morning, and it is a mandate. So the trainer himself has asked to take 1 minute, just 1 minute or 2 minutes to wish. It is a trainer's instruction. And
sir, no, sir. I will be saying that only, sir. Like I would be saying to my mother that I would be would be wishing my like in a saving session, sir. Sir, my mother will say okay, sir. After that, sir, after 2 or 3 minutes, sir, she will just come and ask me, why are you using phone for 10 minutes, sir?
கரெக்ட் தானே? நீ விஷ் பண்ணிட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் எதுல போனை பார்த்துட்டு இருக்க?
Sir, the other the yesterday night's cricket score, that I wanted to see, no sir.
என்னமோ 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 ஐஏஎஸ்க்கு படிச்சுட்டு இருக்கிறதுல வந்துட்டு ரொம்ப முக்கியமான ஒரு கொஸ்டின் பேப்பர் ரெஃபரன்ஸ் பண்ற மாதிரி சீரியஸா பேசிட்டு இருக்கிற போல என்ன பேரு ஆளை ஒளிம்பார்.
Sir, as you said only, sir, I'm not seeing TV and I'm only seeing score.
Guru Prasanna, you are not going to be becoming shorter if you are not keeping abreast of the cricket game. You understand? I am understanding that cricket T20 World Cup is starting. Yes, hold your nerves, but screen timing is very important. Okay, fine. So if you cricket score paatha appadina screen timing update ni kuduthinanu, I'll be reducing mark and screen time in the CRS update. If you want that to happen, go ahead.
Sir, no sir. Sir, as you said only, sir, I'm not seeing, like, I would be seeing only few minutes TV, and I'm just if the match is getting over by, sir, the match would be getting over only by night, sir. After after doing my normal works as I do, sir, at 8 o'clock or so, I would be just 10 minutes, sir.
When is the match happening? I mean, has the World Cup started?
Sir, started, sir.
When is India playing?
Tomorrow, sir. Pakistan. This is Pakistan.
At what time?
At 7 o'clock. Sorry, 7:30.
In the evening?
Yes, sir.
7:45 Real Madrid Barcelona.
Oh, okay.
El Clasico.
Yeah, you both. Okay, fine. So you both can watch the match on television. Tomorrow's the evening, Sunday, no class. So who stops you? Tomorrow's Sunday. You can watch the match. Then
Sir, no, sir.
on Monday.
Sir, I would not see only India match score, sir. I would see all matches score alone, sir.
Yeah, indicated on a special.
Sir, tomorrow is very special, sir. India Pakistan, Barcelona Real Madrid, Manchester United Liverpool, and then next day PSG, Messi's team, and Marseille.
Wow. Okay. Arch rivals colliding in one single day.
Yes.
Right. What tournament is it? No, Real Madrid. Everybody is coming with full fire. What tournament is it?
So what? I'm sorry, sir.
என்ன tournament இது? என்ன league இது?
La Liga, Spain.
La Liga, Spain. Okay.
Like in India, we have IPL for cricket. In Spain, we have La Liga, Barcelona, Real Madrid, all those teams play. England, we have Premier League, sir. Man United, Liverpool, Chelsea, all those teams play. Then in France,
Liga அப்படினா லீக் தான் அவனுடைய லீகா பண்ணுது. League.
Yes, sir.
LEAGUE. அது வந்து அவனுடைய லாங்குவேஜ்ல லீகா. LA stands for LA Lakers அப்படிங்கிற டீம் பாஸ்கெட்பால் இருக்குது மாதிரி LA is a tournament name.
Yes, sir.
And in France, we have League One, sir. That's where Messi plays. PSG, Paris.
I'm telling you, he is not playing his 100% ever since he got into France.
In the French league, he's not playing, sir. But in Champions League, where all big teams play, he's scored 3 matches.
UEFA Champions League is also going on.
Ah, yes, sir. That's the biggest competition, sir. There.
How many go ever since the contract expiry and ever since the contract shift has happened? How many goals did he score?
3, sir.
Sir, in UEFA Champions League, when I saw only one goal, I have seen coming PSG.
Second match, he scored 3 goals, sir.
Sir, many matches he played? Messi is not playing.
How many matches he played?
Sir,
how many matches
3 matches, 3 goals, sir.
So, was it the state before? 3 matchல 3 கோல் மட்டும் தான் அடிக்கிற பிளேயர் ஆகும். So,
sir, form வருவாங்க, sir.
Slumping form, he is in slumping form.
Sir, they are sir, PSG is only playing 5 matches. Only Messi is playing, sir.
Yes,
5
sir.
matches they are
They're
giving
resting
leave to Messi, sir.
Because League One is not that tough. They want Messi to be fit for Champions League. That's why they're not playing him much.
Yeah, running speed எல்லாம் கொஞ்சம் கம்மியாயிடுச்சு பாத்தியா recent matchல.
எஸ் சார், இப்போ அவங்க வந்து அவ்வளோவா டீப்பாக தான் சார் விளையாடுறாங்க, பாஸஸ் தான் கொடுக்குறாங்க, அவ்வளோவா ஸ்பீட் இப்போ கம்மியாகிடுச்சு. அதனால ஸ்டைலே சேஞ்ச் பண்ணிட்டாங்க. பிளே மேக்கர் ஆகிட்டு he creates chances for sir. And there is one player you saw, right, sir? For the first goal, he assisted Messi with the back heel. Mbappe, he's World Cup winner, he's just 22 years old. He and Messi are combining very well, sir. First, he was Ronaldo fan, sir, Mbappe. But now, in an interview, he said Messi is the best player in the world. It's a privilege to play with him and all.
Let's see. Let's see. We don't know how many years of contract he has signed in with France, but let's see how he's faring well.
2, sir, till 2022 with an option for a third year.
They should renew. They will somehow renew, asking for the extension.
And Ronaldo is playing for United. He's playing well, sir. He's scoring goals.
Yes, sir. He scored a goal
Header.
like crosser, sir. Dakshana had who's his name? Na SHAW. Shah.
Shaw.
Yes. Yes, sir. Sir, he would just give a cross, and Ronaldo will score a goal from a great header.
Sir, 2 weeks, sir. His team and
86th
till
minute.
89th minute, he won't do anything, sir. In the 90th minute, he'll score a winner, sir. Clutch play. The most important time he scores. Both Messi and Ronaldo have same goals in Champions League. 3 matches, 3 goals.
Right, anyway, so enjoy both of your matches tomorrow. And not on the weekdays, but on the weekends.
Yes, sir.
Sir, weekdays, no.
Weekdays, no time, sir.
Sorry, no time. So, Adana Soda, Monday we will not be having the session, but make sure you send the bylaw entry. And Tuesday morning you will have the CR report.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Any other questions before we call today?
No, sir.
Okay, do the therapies well and keep track of the bylaws. And don't forget your bylaw entities. So Kevin Sandron will be involved in the 3.0 CRS. And the update will be. I clearly have no clue about what to do with some detail. Let's see, by the month of November when we start the direct sessions, I think we should be starting. Having said that, Dakshin Siddharth, Guru Prasanna, Kevin Sandron, and Sudhir. Expect great things and wisdom. Enjoy the weekend. Bye, good night.
Bye, sir. Bye, friends. Expect great things.
Bye, sir. Bye, everyone. Expect great things, sir.
Bye. Bye, bye,
Take care. Bye, friends. Bye, sir. Bye,
bye.
friends.
Bye, Sudhir.
Bye, sir. Bye, friends.
Bye, Kevin.